The Salish Sea is a diverse inland sea that is home to the Pacific Northwest megalopolis. What's happening in the Salish Sea acts as a proxy to the threats to coastal areas around the world. Climate change, along with increased shipping traffic, habitat loss from development, and shoreline armoring are impacting estuaries, and it's affecting Pacific salmon populations, threatening the southern resident orcas. The engaged efforts from education, grassroots organizations, tribes, and the government are helping to protect this important sea and are making a difference. Where rivers meet the sea, estuaries do something remarkable. They slow the water, settle out sediment, and help filter out what washes off our streets and fields. We caught up with oceanographer Kim McCoy, and he explains why protecting estuaries protects all of us.
We're driving along Highway 1 here north of Huntington Beach, the Pacific Coast Highway, which runs all the west coast of the United States. We're going to the Bolsa Chica Ecological Reserve. I've heard it's really cool. It's 1,400 acres of land that's been preserved in its natural habitat as much as possible, even though it's in the floodplains of Anaheim. And we're going to walk around and see what we can find.
In Southern California, Bolsa Chica Ecological Reserve has been carved out of this bustling Southern California coastal area. Here, the runoff from one of the many paved riverbeds around Los Angeles drains into this estuary, filtering out pollutants instead of draining directly into the Pacific Ocean. It's predicted to be underwater by 2050.
Wetlands and saltwater marsh ecosystems in particular have this fantastic ability of being able to filter the water that flows through it. The millions of microorganisms, the phytoplankton that live in the water, the vegetation that we see behind us over here, they can metabolize a lot of pollutants that would flow in from further inland. And as a result of that, if you compare the water quality that flows into a wetland versus what flows out of it, it's cleaner on the other side.
Well, upstream is everything. In a simple manner of talking about how upstream watersheds matter, it's pretty much like your toilet. Whatever goes into your toilet is going downstream. And who's ever downstream, be it the Salish Sea or the Conservancy, it's going to get it. These culverts also provide, as you see right down here, there's quite a bit of low amounts of water flowing. They also have all sorts of contaminants because all the industry that's upstream, they leach things into the soil, and all that liquid eventually ends up in the watershed. So this is a conduit, a concentrated conduit for moving all those contaminants, concentrating it, and ending up somewhere. Allowing the water to settle into the aquifers, and by allowing rivers to meander into estuaries where there's good tidal exchange, and that flushing of the estuaries mixes the contaminants and allows things to be metabolized by organisms, and that makes it less harmful, because there's this old phrase, they say the solution to pollution is dilution. And this culvert, what it does is it concentrates it. It's the opposite of dilution. What is the best practice is to distribute things broadly. Let the organisms on Earth and the distribution through the broad water column allow that dilution process rather than concentrating in a culvert like this.
The damage continues. Join us in safeguarding our precious waterways in the Salish Sea. Support our documentary project today and become a vital part of the movement to preserve these natural treasures for future generations. Your contribution will make a real difference in raising awareness and inspiring action. Let's unite for clean waters and a thriving ecosystem. Donate now and make waves of change.